I think the sole fact that I said through this entire first season, despite my absolute and complete resentment for this so-called romance shows how good this actually is. I mean, I already said this has some gay stuff in it, so... Hello, so today I want to talk about the new anime season, the new anime winter season, 2022. And yes, I did kind of steal this video idea from the anime man, but then again, I think you'll see that our tastes are actually quite different, and yeah, our tastes are actually quite different. Yeah, I mean, also this is not really like the most unique video idea, like the most unique thing to do, so I think this is gonna be alright. This is gonna be alright. Yeah, so basically my taste is there something gay about it that I can look up fan fiction and fan art on Twitter about after watching it? So I mean, of course most of this isn't really BL, but yeah, I'm willing to take whatever crumbs there are, and yeah, pray that some kind artist on Twitter will watch it and come to the same conclusions as myself, and yeah, be kind enough to draw something for me. I mean, not for me, but you know. But then again, I know that there is one actual BL in this, like, this season, so we'll take a look at that as well. Yeah, aside from that, I also like shonen action stuff, maybe something with an like artistic, music, entertainment theme, that kind of stuff. Oh, and I will also check out which songs, which endings and openings to cover and translate. So yeah, I think this is gonna be a quite like busy season for me, because there are gonna be quite a lot of anime that I actually want to watch. In contrast to like I think maybe the last season or the one before that, there were hardly any series that I was really like excited about. I mean, there were some that I thought like, oh, this is nice, I'm gonna watch it, and series that I did watch, obviously, but yeah, it wasn't like I thought this is the greatest thing ever, you know? But there are at least some that do have some potential for that this season. So the first thing on the list is Kimetsu no Yaiba. I guess people will actually like kind of maybe dislike me a bit for saying this, but I don't know. This is the second season, and I'm probably I just gotta say I won't watch this, cause I don't know. I got with this series, I got stuck and like somewhere halfway into the first season, and it just wasn't. It's not that I thought it was particularly bad or anything like that, but there were no like really memorable characters, or I also think like the story wasn't like, compared to other shonen anime or manga, it wasn't really like the most unique thing to me. There were just no characters that I especially like. I could say I really like this specific character, and I see myself in that character or anything like that. And I mean, I know there are some people who like ship whoever in this series but I don't know, for me there's just nothing there. I don't know. But I mean, I really like Nezuko. Either way, she's maybe like the only character up to the point where I watched that I really liked. But then again, I did think she wasn't like that. Although she was there the whole time, she wasn't like that. She didn't have this like main character vibe, maybe because she doesn't like speak. But yeah, although the opening is really good. The opening is really good, the opening song. Zankyo Sanka. I don't know, I actually thought of covering this, but I would have wanted to make an English version, but I always think I don't want to translate it if I don't really know the series as a whole, because usually it's not like you can just translate it like word for word, you know? Especially with the Chinese series, you often have to like, I don't know, for example, they have like, it's usually fewer words to say something than you would need in like English or German or whatever. You usually need, I'm trying to like retain the imagery that they use, of course, but sometimes it's just not completely possible, so you have to make up something to fill the gaps. And yeah, I think that's a bit difficult to do if you don't know if you don't know what's going on in the series. And I mean, I watched at least like 10 episodes, maybe like 11 or 12. I'm not really sure. It's been a while, but either way, the song is really good, but I'm not gonna watch this second season. So moving on, there's this anime called Hakozume Koban Joshi no Gyakushu. Sorry, have this like open on my laptop over here. So personally, I'm not that interested in this one, but I don't know, like when looking at the first few seconds of the trailer, I think maybe Yuri fans might be interested in that one. I don't know. I mean, like, look at it. Yeah, but it seems to be also like, it also seems to be a manga adaptation, and I don't know that either, but maybe if you're into Yuri, you might want to check that out. I don't know. No guarantees. So the next one is also a manga adaptation, Orient. Yeah, this basically seems like the typical shonen romance, you know? And that's where I come in. They make a promise to become samurai together when they grow up. Okay. But it seems that later on, samurai are no longer respected and demons rule the world. Yeah, so one of them pursues his dream in secret and silence, while the other one is just like, yeah, I guess I gotta give up or whatever. Yeah, and then like this and that happens, and then they start embarking on a journey together, and it says here, in hopes of figuring out his true feelings. Yes, figure out your true feelings. Go ahead and do that. That's gonna be interesting. I'm quite interested in that. Then the next one is Tokyo 24. Yeah, so it's actually Tokyo 24. Tokyo 24th ward. I'm sorry, the numbers are a bit hard. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this yet. It gives off a kind of like Nighthead vibes for me. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I find any of these characters very memorable, but like unique, but yeah, I'll check this out as well. Apparently this is about like 3 friends or something, and they lead quite different lives. I think one is an artist, another is like maybe a police officer or something like that, and the third, I don't know, but they get a call from a supposedly dead friend telling them to choose the future. Although I think they say mirai michibite in the trailer, which is like show the way to the show someone, whoever, whatever, show, like lead the way to the future or something. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think that like would give off a like different impression, whatever. I might check this out as well, not because it seems like BL-ish, but I don't know, might be interesting. Then there's also an anime called Q, which seems to be mostly about like girls wanting to be like voice actresses. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really like these idol anime type of anime, but yeah, I might give this a chance as well. This next one is actually really good. It's Baraou no Souretsu, or Requiem of the Rose King. This one I'm actually quite excited about. And this also actually, I'm not sure how it's gonna play out in the anime, but this one actually involves some, like, it's not BL in that like genre sense, but this actually involves some gay romance, by the way. I'm not sure to what extent yet, because yeah, my sister just lent me the manga. I haven't read it yet, but there is definitely something going on, because my sister bought like some of the other volumes. I mean, this is the first one, obviously. Yeah, she had like these other volumes there, and yeah, I mean, I don't really know. It was like maybe volume 14 or something like that, and I just opened it on a random page, and it was like the main character. I mean, I don't know if you want to be spoiled. This is not really a spoil. I mean, I already said this has some gay stuff in it, so. But I don't know if it's a spoiler. But if you absolutely don't want to know, maybe it's a spoiler. But it was like the main character in bed with like some other random dude. So yeah, I think this is gonna be good. This is something like this is to my liking. Yes, so I'm quite excited for that. Then there's also another sports anime. There are quite a lot of sports anime this season, and this one is I don't even know how to pronounce that. What is this? I guess, you know, in such a case, it's always best to just go with the Japanese pronunciation, which is Futsal Boys. Yeah, so this is apparently some like really specific variation of like football with like indoors, or like with a hard surface court. Yeah, and by football, by the way, I mean like the one actually played with your feet, and not American football. So yeah, and I mean, as is usually the case with sports anime, this one also seems, yeah, pretty gay. I mean, just look at the trailer and like, what? Yeah, case closed. There's also another sports anime, if you will. I don't know how much it's really gonna be about sports. It's like, so like some kind of extreme baseball, Yeah, I mean, for me, this just basically gives off some kind of like hypnosis mic slash Tokyo Revengers vibe, where basically some delinquents, I don't know, beat each other up in some futuristic baseball game, I guess. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. And another thing I find quite interesting is another anime this season called Air Dekinai. This seems like a kind of slice of life series about how stressful it is to work at a TV production department, company, whatever. This type of anime is always quite interesting to me, because basically anything that's like connected to art or, I don't know, entertainment, I guess, because I'm also in that business. So I'm gonna check that out as well. Although for most of these, like the same with this Q anime about voice acting, I don't know about these specific ones, but usually they're not that great. I mean, I'm really what really surprised me was Blue Period. I thought this was gonna be like nah, but it was actually, I don't even know, I think maybe I even gave this 10 points on my anime list. I really recommend this, although it was last season. Especially if you're in any, like, if you're an artist or do music or, I don't know, anything in that kind of field. You're gonna feel very understood in your creative processes. Then also there is, of course, the Attack on Titan finale, the last season, last part of the last part, whatever. I don't get why it's always the second part, the like, I don't know, part 2.358, I don't know, whatever. And why don't they just name it like season 1, 2, 3, whatever. But either way, obviously I'm gonna watch that. Maybe if they have a new opening or ending song, I'll also cover that, maybe even in German, I don't know. Because the Attack on Titan opening is my video with the most views on my channel. But I mean, not just because of that. I mean, it's obviously a great series, and I also already know the ending because of the manga. But I don't think there are many words needed here. I'm gonna watch it. Maybe you're gonna watch it too. I don't know. Leave a comment about what you think about. Maybe if you already know the ending, tell me what you think about the ending. I think what? Yeah, so that's it. Yeah. I don't really like the ending. It's not to my liking, but I don't know, maybe you will think differently. Or maybe, I think, maybe they'll probably stick to the manga version in the anime as well. So, yeah, that's that. And now, we have reached the point where I'll introduce the one actual BL this season. It's Sasaki to Miyano. I think this is also from a manga adaptation, which I haven't read, but yeah, this seems kind of interesting. And you know, because there are so few BL, like actual BL titles out there, and especially ones that are made into anime, I don't know, yeah, you gotta take whatever you can get. So I'm gonna watch this as well, but it seems kind of cute up to this point, like kind of slice of life-y. Yeah. Also, I think the description is kind of interesting. It says, Miyano spends his days peacefully reading boys love comics and worrying about how girly he looks when... Yeah, blah blah blah. It's too hard to read, like sitting and recording here and read from my laptop. But this game seems kind of nice. I watch it, and you should maybe watch it too. I don't know. And then we also have the second season of Vanitas. Yes. I think the sole fact that I sat through this entire first season, despite my absolute and complete resentment for this so-called romance, I'm sorry, shows how good this actually is. And you know, I took a look at the manga and it seriously just doesn't get any better in that regard. But Vanitas and Noe is like, this is just my I hate this word, but it's just my headcanon. Yeah. Or at least, I mean, it seems pretty like plausible to me to think that Noe has like a total crush on Vanitas. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Vanitas is just kind of like, maybe it's just like could be a little like in my head, of course not in reality maybe, but like a little bit promiscuous, I don't know, tempting him sometimes to do, I don't know. But yeah, if you can't stand that there is like some canon hetero relationship going on there, then you might want to check that out. Although be prepared, I think the second season is gonna be even worse in that regard. Yeah, because I already, like I said, I read some parts of the manga, and it seriously won't get any better from here. It seriously won't. It won't. It hurts my heart, but it won't. Anyway, I'm still gonna watch it because the story is really good. And yeah, Noah and Vanitas. I don't know, maybe some miracle will happen. I don't know. You never know. Yeah. Maybe in the manga, I don't know, maybe Vanitas, can't he just turn out bisexual or something, maybe? I don't know, maybe whatever. Yeah, so I do recommend this, although I usually with this kind of setup, I would never watch it if it just upsets me too much, honestly, but I still recommend it, so that means a lot. But be prepared, fellow boys love enthusiasts. Be prepared. Oh yeah, and lastly, there's also another badminton anime this year. I'll check that out as well. I don't know. I think I've already said enough about all that. It's just another sports anime. But I'm sorry, maybe if somebody thought this was really great and I said it's just another sport anime, whatever. I'm sorry. I have already talked about all this a lot. So this is the last one on this list for me. I'll check it out as well. Badminton. I don't know. Are there any other badminton anime? Are there? I don't know. I haven't seen any. If you know any, maybe tell me in the comments. So that's it for this video. Yes. What do you think of this? Of me actually speaking to you? I don't know if I'll continue this, but yeah, I just wanted to try it for once. So maybe, I don't know, see you in my next video or my song covers or wherever. I'm probably gonna cover some of the songs for this series. So until next time.